Hello, alchemists! Thanks for joining me, Lonehawk, for this episode of Mythic-ranked Alchemy. Today we'll go over our Magic the Gathering Alchemy Best of One deck, then show it in action against the top-ranked players in Arena today. I'll wrap up with some deck tuning and other thoughts about the deck in the meta. With that, let's get to it. Today's deck is Horde from Exile. We've got as our key card, Pia Nalaar. Thopters you control have haste, and whenever you play a land from exile or cast a spell from exile, you create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. So we'll be trying to cast cards from exile to aid us in this. We've got a lot of different cards. Mishra's Research Desk, one cost artifact that allows you to sacrifice it and exile 2 cards and play one of them from exile until the end of your next turn. We've got Ren's Resolve, who gets you 2 cards you can play from exile until the end of the next turn. We've got Questing Druid, whose adventure gets you 2 cards in exile that you may cast. We have Rocco Street Chef, who creates a card that we can play from exile. Jewel Mine Overseer puts the 7 dwarves in your library and exiles a card at the beginning of your upkeep that you can play this turn. And then we've got some cards that discover. Caparocti Sunborn. Whenever it attacks, you can tap 2 untapped artifacts or creatures, and if you do, you discover 3, which counts as casting a spell from exile. And we've got Quintorius Canned, whose -3 ability will discover 4. And that's it. Then to support those cards, we have Haywire Might for artifact and enchantment control. We've got Royal Treatment to protect our critters. We have Family Reunion, which has 2 modes. You can either give your whole team +1/+1 until end of turn, or you can give your whole team hexproof until end of turn. We've got Anim Pakal, Thousandth Moon, who just grows every time you attack with non-artifact or non-gnome creatures, and then creates a bunch of gnome 1/1 colorless artifact tokens. Then we've got Witchstalker Frenzy for a little bit of creature control. Alright, and then on the land side, we've got Captivating Crossroads. Then we've got Razorverge Thicket, Restless Bivouac, because it pairs up so well with an Impakal, but it also puts +1/+1 counters on a creature when it attacks. It's just that happens to be the best target for it. Alright, let's see how this performs. Alright, looks like an opponent up on the ranking that I'd like to be at. No green, but we've got... yeah, this is kind of a miserable hand, actually. We don't have anything until turn 3, so let's mulligan that. That's better. What do we get rid of here? Let's see. Let's get rid of Rocco, because we can't for sure play that. That's a good sign at the start. They scry. We will Restless Bivouac, because we can't do anything else. Okay. Yeah, I think Razorverge Thicket makes the most sense. And that's a sorcery, so yep, that's the only thing we can do. And we get Rocco. So next turn, it's Battlefield Forge into Rocco. Does give our opponent a really good idea what we're going to do. Ooh, the forge. Okay. Weird to have nothing in front of that. Alright. Oh, and they get shielded. If you've watched this far, please like and subscribe to support the channel and to get more from me as I release more videos. Alright. Well, fortunately they lose shielded. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Until your next end step. So we can play that, and yeah, I think yeah, let's actually do this and leave the mana open, so when they try and come after it, we can bump it up a little bit. And Shieldred just gets exiled. That's kind of nice. Good result. Another forge. And my turn. Alright. Plains seems like a good alternative here. And yeah, I think we might as well attack. Okay, and then Druid and Overseer. And Mishra's Research Desk. And end turn. Overcooked. Okie dokie. There is a special place in my heart for that card. Pass to blockers. One blocker. Pass to damage. We go down to 9. And pass to the end step. Ah, yes. Interesting. Resolve. 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 And huh. Nope. I'm gonna just go to my turn. Ooh, we can play a bunch of dwarves. We have 6. Okay. What do we want to do? Do we want to attack with the Overseer? I think so. Next combat. Next to attackers. Feels like they have plans. Just that one. All right. One dwarf. Ooh, that's handy. Two dwarves. Oh, that won't be coming back. And what do we do here? We can't gain life. So I think we've got to destroy Overcooked. So we don't get the 3 life, but we get rid of it. Okay, and these 2 go there. 3 blockers. Oh, gotcha. With 1 gone, the 2 damage to the second one. Alright, so we can do 6. Plus 4 is 10. 11. We just need to find... Oh, there we go. Yeah. I think I can get this done. Yep. Okay. These are both instants. Okay. Next to attackers, I'll attack. We'll put the +1/+1 counter on the Jewel Mine Overseer. We will next to blockers. And then creatures I control get +1/+1. And I think I've got it, actually. I'll just put it on here. Yeah, I had it by a lot. Just by having the Restless Bivouac in there. Nice win. Yeah, this'll work. We have a turn 1 play. Well, we actually don't, because our only white source is tapped, so... yeah. Let's see. I think we do Ren's Resolve here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Looking at mono black. We are the starting player. So I think we're actually going to not do the Crossroads because I want Jewel Mine Overseer out there. It may get removed. That's alright. Eating some removal is good. Plus it seeds our deck. Yep, there we go. Okay. That's going to come into play. The Copperline Gorge is going to come into play tapped. So let's see what we get here. Yeah, let's see what we get there. don't want to bring and we can play both of them, which is kind of unusual. Draw a card, get a land. This is looking pretty good. And we've got a card sitting in exile. That is not the greatest. The Phyrexian Fleshgorger. It's got +1/+1, so it costs us 4 life to target it. And with Menace, we can't protect Quintorius. So I think the best thing to do here is to... well, we could either Rocco or Pia. Thinking. I think that Pia might be the better. Yeah, there we go. Do that, play the Questing Druid from exile. Get a card. Get a counter on that. And yeah, I don't think we're blocking the Fleshgorger. So one attacker. And now next turn we can bring in Quintorius. I really gotta craft Shieldred's Assimilator. That is just such a good card. And a mono black control deck. Allows you to recycle those removal spells. Alright. Do we want to Quintorius and discover? Yeah, I think so. And we discover. Gain 2 life. Get all sorts of stuff. And now we might actually want one of the Thopters blocking. In fact, we might want both of the Thopters blocking. So no attacks. Oh, they go after the Questing Druid. And they're going to sit back. And for this, we will do this and this. Leave one in the air. Both dwarves die, probably. But at least we get rid of that assimilator and the Fleshgorger. Okay. Let's... well, yeah, we're not going to see much of anything here, so... and I don't think we're attacking. Well, maybe, with the one... just the one Thopter. And that is definitely a problem. We'll be boosting up our... flyers now. And yeah, we will sacrifice the food. Yeah, just keep going on the flyers. And create a token. And next to combat. Next to attackers. And send the Air Force in. Interesting. That'll be pretty cool. They again cast from exile, so yeah, let's keep playing those. Probably lose Quintorius this turn. Can't really block the Obliterator. Though there are worse things in the world. Oof. Well, that's harsh. Yeah. We'll stick around for one more. Alright, and my turn. Well, let's first do this. These are this turn. Let's say red. And let's see what we can do here. Sure, let's discard that card. That helps a bajillion. We have 3, so yeah, we really need a Anim Pakal out there. We can dump the halfling and the and we really don't plan on blocking anything. That actually is something we wanted to happen. Okay. Let's do the Questing Druid. Bring 7 dwarves out. Pia Nalaar is awesome. We can play untapped land. And yeah, unfortunately, they're going to have a very big hit next turn. and we're going to lose pretty much everything. Yeah. We have 8 things attacking, and currently doing 9, 12, 16. Oh, they didn't block. We win. Good game. Oh, this looks alright on the draw. So the Captivating Crossroads coming untapped. Got some removal, got some protection. Don't have our big folks, but that's what the Exilers are for. And we will start off with red, I think. I guess do this next, right? Yeah. And yeah, might as well rinse resolve. Very cool. Can get Pia Nalaar down and then get a land and a Thopter. That kind of works out perfectly, and as long as it doesn't get countered or removed. Neither of which looks likely right now. Slips in. Okay, well, we get the Thopter out of the deal at least. Oh, whoops. I expected it to have haste, and it didn't because Pia Nalaar was removed, and then I missed dropping the Market Gnome. Alright. Demir control poison controlling. What do we do now? Yeah, I think we red? Yeah, I think red. White would have been better. White definitely would have been better. Take that. Tainted Observer, and now they can proliferate. And I think the next thing is to do that. And sure, we can play that, and we can play that. And we can play the Market Gnome. No attacks. And there's the Rock Priest. And we take a poison counter. And then we use our blocker. Okay. They do have enough for a shore up. Do we even want to try and target them? Preferring just to block them? Yeah, let's try that. We'll bring in the questing druid. And yeah. And to combat, we'll swing on the Canker Bloom. Get the +1/+1 counter and the gnome. Cool. And Creases Roach. They pay the 2. Get another poison counter. And they swing. They deciding whether to further augment the Tainted Observer. Up to 4 poison counters. Alright, well, this is kind of interesting. So, if we swing with everyone, well, except for the Market Gnome, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll get 2 more, so 6. Yeah, it's possible we might be able to get that. Yeah. All right, next to combat. So, swinging for 3, 6, 8, 11. What do they dare to block with? Down to 8. All right, we win. Okay, maybe we don't quite win. Okay, we win. Woohoo! Not bad for a fairly poor start. Oh, single land. How horrible. That's better. Opponent goes first. What do we want to do? What do we want to pitch, first of all? I think we get rid of Friends of Resolve because we've got Questing Druid. Yep. Okay, turn 1. It's looking like green would be a good idea. Research desk. Looking like mono red. Actually looking like dragons. Okay. Copperline Gorge. Next, and turn. And the forge. Take 3 down to 17. And we will seek the beast. Alright, well, won't be able to play Royal Treatment, but Anim Pakal is here. We will auto-pay, take 1. Definitely not the best. Yeah. Gotta like the overdamage though. Okay, take 4 down to 12. Their tempo is definitely working here. Okay, we have 3. This will cost us 1. Or yeah, actually we can do this. See what we got. Ooh, that was a misclick. And yeah, I think you'd do that even with the over. Gain 3 life, destroy the forge. Yeah, that's good value. Yep, and they bring another one. How nice. Okay, we have 4 mana. Could just do the Overseer. Yeah, we'll do the Overseer. Yeah, don't want to trade. They do an extra 1 to me with the air. Down to 9. Kind of have to let them draw. Okay, but we are getting 2 cards. Now we got 5 mana. And we can put down plenty of stuff to put down. Yeah, we want this. And another Jewel Mine Overseer. No attacks. Iron Crag. Phoenix. That has haste? Yeah, it does. Let's do this. Opponent draws a card. Looks like the Razor Ridge Thicket is what we've got. They can bring the Phoenix back. so we don't really want to destroy it. Yeah, well, playing the 7 dwarves seems like a good idea. Draw a card. We can... No attacks. Ooh, some food would be good. Okay, Battlefield Forge. Nice thing here is, yeah, it is any card from Exile, isn't it? Ooh, I shouldn't have played the land. Oh well. You gotta do this or you die. Yeah, no attacks. Fortunately, we don't give them the means to kill us. Good game. That worked out significantly less well. Oh, this has been a fun deck to play. And I'm climbing the ladder with it. Note that some of it was gameplay from the end of the last season, so up against Mythic opponents, and then a few from the start of this season, where I got some big wins with it as well. We did change a few things. I put in more green. We put in the Delighted Halfling, which is handy with our legendary creatures. We took out some of the market gnomes. We put in some royal treatments to help protect our high-value creatures, in addition to family reunion. Cut back Wren's Resolve because there were just too many of them. Anchorbloom I'm not a huge fan of, but it does destroy artifacts and enchantments, and they do get in our way, so I put a couple of those in. And I bumped up the number of Witchstalker Frenzies we have because those are really useful. Otherwise, it's pretty much as advertised. If you'd like the deck list, check out the link in the description. Take you to Moxfield, where this deck is, and a bunch of other decks that I've been using in the videos, and am building a few for the upcoming Alchemy release on December 5th that you can check out there. Also, you can check out videos for those decks. There will be links in the Moxfield primer, which you can find in all my Moxfield decks. Thank you for watching the full video, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, until next time, may Magic the Gathering Alchemy make your day golden.